Capitalism versus socialism.
Socialism versus capitalism. It's how you put the pieces together. The West has got the balance completely wrong.
Today, we're exploring a topic that I've been incredibly excited to bring to this channel for the very first time. Economics. Professor Steve Keen first became deeply engaged with economics as a university student in the early 1970s.
I cannot trust economic textbooks. The theory that you get taught at university, at school, that's absorbed by politicians and journalists. So I come from the opposing perspective, and it says if you don't include banks and debt and private money in your model of the economy, you're not modelling capitalism. The point which is left out of the conventional definition of capitalism is that you've never had a capitalist system without a state at the same time. They try to reduce the state's involvement. They reduce spending on public health, public education, welfare.
What do you think capitalism gets right, and where does it fall short?
Well, the main thing capitalism does that you can say is better than any previous social system. And then in the socialist system of Russia, the Soviet Union, the mistake they made was to basically abolish that private incentive and put a state over the top and say, we're going to plan our economy forward. And that had the impact that the innovation did not occur. It isn't just socialism versus capitalism, it's how you put the pieces together. Approach the Chinese have taken is says, well, let's get the state to do the stuff that lasts a long time and is expensive for the private sector to do, and they'll let the private sector rip with producing stuff that makes a profit in the short term and appeals to consumers. And they've got the balance right. The West has got the balance completely wrong.
Capitalism versus socialism. They are often presented as complete opposites. In reality, can those two systems coexist?
I think it is a case of balance. It's not a question of one extreme or the other. And again, this is one where Western thinking tends to be very linear. You have left wing and right wing, two ends of a line. And that's the way that the West tends to interpret everything. Whereas the Asian perspective with the yin and yang concept is more capable of saying, well, there's a balance between the two. We need one as well as the other.
How is it possible that we live in a world where we can produce trillionaires and countless billionaires, while at the same time millions of people continue to experience poverty?
We live in an economy where your income source determines how much wealth you get.